Why do you need a certain amount of gil?
It's for the Fort Condor game.
Oh.
There's a new relatively new Fort Condor strat that requires you to have a very specific amount of gil. I'll be doing Fort Condor next. You have to have 4,000, at least 4,000 gil to start the game in general, and then in order to do the strat, you have to have 400 or less gil left. Oh no, Faisal. Ooh, nice landing. I usually go way too far. Yeah, the perspective for making that landing is kind of weird. So I usually end up going too far north. So the old strat for Fort Condor was just to move the starting line down, like the point where you can place units, and then just have two attackers go and kill the first enemy that shows up, and then the game is over because there's no enemies left on the screen. But there's a little bit faster method. Oops. It's already in wait again. What the heck?
Yeah, you went and get Vincent. I think that's where you put it on.
Oh no, I still had it on wait from Genova Death. I usually still have it on active for Genova Death. So once again, I forgot.
And game broken. Yeah, I always think, oh no, and then, oh yeah, that's right. Sid. I mean, Yuna.
I thought about pretending like I did it by accident, but I wouldn't have been able to pull it off convincingly. Not on camera anyway. Anyway, yeah, that's much faster than the old way. The old way was kind of an exploit also, but it's not as fast an exploit. And now I'm going to North Tent. No hyper tent. Running from so many encounters, I hate to be waiting. Oh, great. Oh boy, it's my favorite part. This moving the train levers.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at this for some reason. It's like not that hard. I can never get the right rhythm. I can get slots rhythm down fine, but
That too. I saw that too.
This crap. Choo choo?
alright, let's see how bad I do. Oh my god. This is terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna mash. You either have to do the rhythm correctly or just mash as fast as possible. That was terrible, as usual. Hardest part of the game.
Oh, yes. Okay, looks like I need to move in front. Magic Breath is overkill on this thing, but actually Magic Breath's animation time is about, I think, a quarter of a second faster than Aqua One's. So if you have the MP to spare, it's actually better to do Magic Breath.
was close.
Sure. It's like Mission Impossible with the bullet train stopping almost instantly. I just realized I didn't save before the train battles. I'm not even thinking, like, I'm so not used to saving. Lots of places I've planned on saving, I haven't even done. Not that I needed to there, but,
Could've.
And back to Medieval for more cutscenes. I'll save before Medieval, just in case Ultimate Weapon decides to troll me somehow. Could happen.
Yeah,
You
he
didn't
was gonna
save.
save, and he didn't.
Oh, I didn't say it?
No,
No.
you just put sadness on.
Oops.
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh well.
That save is kind of far now.
Okay, we're good. Just practicing. My short-term memory is so bad. I'm like, I'm gonna save. Go to menu. don't
Lens,
save.
go in the menu, put sadness, and then no save.
I can like memorize the entire route for FF10. When it comes to remembering things that happened like 5 seconds ago. It'll just fly away immediately, but that's a waste because I want his limit filming. Don't kill me.
Yeah, my favorite moment in the game.
Don't you love these cutscenes?
I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Take a
called
nap.
Japanese version with turbo.
But wait, you have to move around in this cutscene too, so...
Oh.
There actually is a unskippable part that's... It's probably the longest stretch in the game without turbo that you can go AFK. I think it's almost 3 minutes.
Oh.
I haven't actually timed it, but it's during the last part of these flashbacks. It starts going to auto-scrolling text. So there's little things like that, like mash some text, then you had to move Tifa forward like 3 steps. And then here again, you have to run towards Cloud after skipping some text. And of course, I'm generally reading chat during cutscenes, and then I end up missing these dialogue cues.
All right, so while we sit through these cutscenes, I just want to remind everyone that we still have our wonderful mystery box prize here for $30 buy-in. I know what's in the box. I'm not telling anybody what's in the box, but it is well worth the $30 for what's in that box.
What's in the box?
You're gonna have to find out tomorrow when we finally show everybody what's in the box. Yes, we are. We're gonna reveal it tomorrow, pretty much during the grand finale, from what I remember. But trust me, $30. If you get what's in that box for $30, you are a lucky, lucky, lucky person. So 30 bucks box. You want this. Trust me. If you're an RPG fan, you want this box. Donate for the box.
I hope everyone got my reference there.
So that plug for the box prize is a great opportunity to talk a little bit about the donation incentives that you can still donate for while you are putting in your donation to be able to be eligible for that prize, because eligibility for prizes is automatic as long as you make a donation at the minimum amount, and while you're doing that you can also put your donation towards an incentive. Some of these incentives that we have left, we are still $35 short on voice acting the ending of Final Fantasy VII. That's coming up quicker than you might think, so we'd like to see some of the people on the couch embarrass themselves a little bit, possibly some of the people in the room embarrass themselves a little bit, and we know that you'd like to see that too. So donate for that if you want.
Okay.
We also have some incentives for Final Fantasy Adventure coming up after this run. There is a bidding war between muting or unmuting the TV during the very special music that game has. Currently, unmuting the TV and forcing the room to suffer through that particular thing is leading by $30, but if you happen to have any sympathy for us whatsoever, you might donate for muting the TV. You can also name the boy and the girl in Final Fantasy Adventure, and also, in case you were around earlier in the marathon, there was an incentive to have Pox's wife, the wife of our illustrious leader Poxnor, speedrun a game. That has been met, and so she will be doing that speedrun of Final Fantasy Legend right before Final Fantasy Adventure.
If I walk in front of you, will I disturb you while you mash?
Following that run, there is a speedrun of Ys Origin by Railkun.
Go right ahead.
There is a character choice bid war
You might miss some cutscenes.
between Toll and Unica for that game. And currently Toll is leading by a total of $80 to $25.
It's alright.
If you'd like to see the Unica run, you should get your donations in pretty soon. Finally, there are several incentives for naming characters in Secret of Evermore. Of course, the boy and the dog are the only characters to name. In addition, you can donate to choose what